So you've been doing a bit of travelling recently as well. You've been over to China.
Yeah, I went to China. That was quite an experience to see a factory where when power lines go into the ground, we supply these boxes that do all the jointing in and can have fibre connections in them and provide that infrastructure that goes under the ground. And to go and see the factory, it was overwhelming, and just everything about where we went was everything is about growth, more community than you would think. Like, yes, they're all individuals, but they're a big race that are sort of all moving together. The infrastructure is very impressive, but the building, they will just continually building 18-story blocks of, there might be only 2 lights on, and a lot of them, they're building cities before people get there. Yeah. Whereas we sort of chase our tail. They are way out in front of themselves.
Well, they call them those ghost cities, where they reckon there's just cities waiting for the people to occupy them. There's definitely 2 ways of thinking about it. It's like, okay, they're obviously going down the track of being prepared. Like you said, we tend to be more of the chase your tail thing. And I guess that comes down to how their society is structured, essentially, where they're just like, we're going to do this and that's what's going to happen. Whereas over here we're like, oh, we think we should do this.
Here's our new problem.
Here's another problem.
Yeah. And I think business can be like that too. You think you're failing, but really if you take a breath, you're like, we actually just outgrew our system. We just got a bit fast for our system, and then it's so easy for people within the organisation to go, oh, we're unorganised, we're disorganised, and people get frustrated, and you're like, this is kind of a good thing if you look at it that way. Yes, we need to fix it and find something new, but the wheels haven't fallen off. The wheels haven't fallen off.
That's a bloody good point. It's almost like how a crab or a crayfish sheds its skin to grow, because it's got that hard bloody shell and it can't grow like a human would grow or a mammal or whatever.
It's restriction.
Yeah, it's restriction, and then you shed that, and then you grow more.
You go again.
So whereabouts in China were you?
I went to Hangzhou, and then in that area, just out into the country from there. So we landed in Shanghai, and we went about 4 hours west. It was a beautiful place. On where we stayed in the hotel, you looked over this beautiful river and like the developments, lots of these buildings with nobody in them, massive shopping centres. And then when I looked at it on Google Earth to say, when I was writing a report afterwards, Google Earth showed the river was an old highway, so they'd turned this highway is now a river, and a city was built around it. There was nothing there.
So they built. Sorry, say that again.
So the river is almost, they've redirected the water and used the road infrastructure as like just for a portion of it. It's come. That road is no longer used. And they have bridges over it.
It's a river.
And now it's a city.
Shit.
Yeah, and you're just on the highways and you're just driving past hundreds, thousands of 18-story apartment blocks. Like a development in New Zealand is sort of one block. This is 35 blocks, all exactly the same, and a crane on each one, and they are all going at the same time.
Yeah.